Welcome to the Music, Life, and Love podcast. Guess what? It's a takeover. Your girl, Legend. Yes, me, the one and only. From the Anything Goes podcast production company / my new podcast, The Journey of a Soul Sister. I'm so excited that these brothers asked me to come today because, of course, they needed a feminine touch. I'm just saying. So, us women, we always come to the rescue as always. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot it over to G.
You already know what's good. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on with you today?
This is a new look though. You know what I'm saying? This is a new look. We got you in the building. You know what I'm saying? G Gillian is in the building. What's going on? What's good?
That's good. How are you feeling?
I'm chilling.
You sure?
Chilling. Yeah, I feel good. You know what I'm saying?
You excited to see my face?
Always.
Always. Well, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to. Next time, show it. Be a little bit more happy.
Shit.
Be a little bit more upbeat. Be like, Legend. Oh my God, thank you.
Imagine that.
Hollywood.
Nah, but all jokes aside, I mean, it's a pleasure for you to be here. For real.
No, thank you so much for having me. I really like it. Y'all see I got my glasses on because I'm trying to,
Yeah, what's going on
copy a
with
little
that?
bit. Normally the person that be sitting right here in this chair, they always got the shades on.
Word.
I should have put some
Yo,
more
what the
plaques in
hell?
if I knew what was going on. But I'm going to slide it over to him.
Why
Okay.
are we throwing shade? Why are we throwing shade over
y'all
here?
wearing
You know what I'm
shades?
saying?
No way needs to throw shade. We got shade.
Yeah, I got you.
First and foremost, I just want to say, I feel like you rehearsed that whole shit.
What?
Because that shit was seamless. You know you can ask Lee how many times I sat in this chair and fucked that damn intro up. You didn't see me fucked up emails,
Hey.
Twitter handles, IG handles, and you just came through and just seamlessly did that shit. That shit was smooth as fuck. And I'm just really happy that you was able to be here because I like this seat better. You know what I'm saying? It's less pressure and I could just focus on other shit.
Ain't that the same seat though? It's the same seat.
It's just on the other side.
It's on the
Nah,
other
I
side.
always
It's
sit
the
on the
one to
left. I always sit on the left side, and then the guests be up there. But
Okay.
I'm kind of like the co-host right now.
Oh, word.
But I appreciate you, Legend. Gillionaire, what's going on? How you feeling?
I'm here, man. I'm here, fella.
Lee was good. He over there. Your microphone on?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. I'm not wearing any headphones, so I can't tell. You know what I'm saying? I can't really call you on it. I'm gonna depend on these guys and gals over here to, correct me on that. But anyways, Music, Life, and Love podcast. M. Soto here. I'm being accompanied by Legend because she is actually the host. Gillionaire here, and one big happy party.
We chilling right now, man.
Everybody's good. Everybody's feeling straight. You got your drink. I don't know what he put in there.
Yeah, that shit look fruity.
Yeah, I was really about to be upset. Let me tell y'all what happened. I was
Alright.
rushing in the building to go and get these guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were in the middle of a recording. And as the phone kept going off like crazy because people were freezing outside, I pushed my chair back and it hit my original drink that I only got 2 sips out of, and it went on the carpet and everywhere. But of course, I cleaned up after myself because I do have home training. But I'm not going to say no names. I'm lying. Lee was really reluctant of not giving me another drink. He felt as though I couldn't handle it, as if I was already intoxicated.
Well,
Like accidents don't happen.
well, that's probably the indication. It's
How long
like,
you
yo,
was
you're
here?
knocking it out. Yeah.
How long I was here? I was
Yeah,
here
'cause-
for a while, but like I just told you, only took 2 sips of the drink because I was doing something else.
Damn.
Yeah. He probably
Damn.
didn't know that. He didn't know that. He's like, yo, listen, she dropping a drink. It's over for now. It's over for
I
her.
literally told him, I backed the chair up and it fell into the drink.
Okay.
And he ain't say nothing?
Oh no, he wanted to die. He probably wanted to kill me for like 2 seconds. I saw it in his eyes, but again,
Uh-huh.
it was an accident.
Nah, he didn't want to say nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because, if he would have said something, technically, it would have been a problem. You probably could have got him canceled and shit like that because we all know in this day and age, you can't say something to somebody, you know what I mean? You can't call them out on nothing because if you do, you already know what happens. There's consequences and repercussions for even talking now. I don't know if y'all been watching and seeing everything that's been going on, but I mean, just throughout the years, shit's been getting a little bit softer and softer. I say soft, sensitive, only because it's like, the minute you call somebody out on something, it's kind of like if they don't receive it the way that they want to receive it and it's unfavorable to them, oh, you're bashing me. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like you got to like back off and it's like, yo, if you fucked up, you fucked up, but you can't call nobody on this shit no more. I don't know if y'all, you know what I'm saying, been through that, even at like work and I know you been through that shit at work because we had this conversation. So I don't know if y'all want to speak on that, but I definitely got a lot of shit to say about it.
I mean, well, for me, I feel like right now, we at a time whereas you can't really say much. You know what I'm saying? Only for the simple fact that shit changed, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you can't talk about anything. You can't say much. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I don't think anybody should be saying anything because you know what? That's on your pockets. Everybody's, you know what I mean, thinking about their pockets and shit. So you just can't really say much. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's out for their pockets.
So you both will say that freedom of speech is dead, basically.
No, I don't think it's dead. I just feel as though you have to be mindful of who you say it to, because you can say what you want to say to certain people, but when you say it to, you know, people that are in power, they have a way of cutting your mic, as we like to call it. They cut your mic real quick and then they paint you as the bad guy. But it's like, yo, I'm just calling you on shit that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why I'm getting this backlash. So it just depends on who you're talking to.
So you mean to tell me, let me ask you a more question deeper than that. Do you think they only cut your mic because you're black or brown?
Now I think they cut your mic because you're calling the truth. And yeah, definitely the black and brown thing. But when you calling somebody, anytime you call somebody that's in power, you calling them out on their shit and they don't like it, they gonna cut your shit regardless, because it's like, listen, who are you to tell me that I'm wrong? You know what I mean? They're looking at you and they're just saying that you're beneath them at that point. So it's like, all right, I have all this power. We got to cut their mic off. You always have people that tend to call you on your shit if you happen to color outside of the lines, but you're calling them on their shit only because they wrong, because people around them, they don't never call them on it because they're afraid. Well, not everybody's going to be afraid. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have that one or two that stand up. And here's the fucked up part about that. The one person that does stand up to the individual of authority, when the people that are like to their left and to their right, they're watching this shit happen, they don't want to stand up with them because they fear the consequence. Yeah. So it's like, all right, cool. I know nobody else is going to stand up, so we're just going to make an example of this individual right here as a fucking sacrifice to the rest of y'all motherfuckers not to stand up and speak, because if you do, this is what's going to happen. So they control you by way of fear. That's all they do. So whether you brown or black, it just intensifies if you are brown or black. You know what I mean? It's still going to happen one way or another.
We got to look at it exactly what attack attack mode that they take upon it. They go after your pockets. So, you know what I'm saying? Once you say something, obviously, you know what I'm saying? If it's attacking your pocket, you're not going to say nothing.
So you guys both agree with the saying that money is the root of all evil, money is power.
I wouldn't say money's the root of all evil. I just say that money is what controls, not really control. I would just say money is what is necessary, period. I don't think it's evil. It's what you make out of money. You know what I'm saying?
So once again, you said their tactic is, I'm going to take away your livelihood. I'm going to hit your pocket.
Which is not evil. It's just more so of a tactic of taking control. Because, you know what I mean? If you don't have money, you can't.
But if you're using it in a negative response, wouldn't you say that's still evil, right?
No.
Why?
No. It's just they're using it in order to shut you down. You know what I'm saying?
But they're not using it for a positive with your money.
You're using it against my power. So if you're using it against my power, it's not really an evil thing. It's more of like an eye for an eye type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a war tactic.
I wouldn't say eye for an eye. I would say, like you said, it's a control thing, because I know that I can win this play if I take your money, but I'm doing it maliciously because ultimately I'm the wrong person. You understand? I'm doing wrong. You're just trying to correct me and hold me accountable, but I'm not going to let you hold me accountable. Like he said, I could go ahead. Who are you to tell me? So I'm going to hit your pocket. So that's still an evil thing. And if you worship money and you worship materialistic things, then you're going to what? Crawl on your hands and knees and start apologizing or backtracking what you said.
Maybe apologize.
I look at it like this, right? I don't think that money is the root of all evil. Because like if G pulls out a gun right now, he shoot me, is the gun evil or is the tool evil? Or is the person using the tool evil? So my whole thing is like, all right, money is just a tool. So it's like, okay, cool. This is one of the things that we hold, one of the most powerful things that has value to it, because it pretty much controls everything, our livelihoods. You know what I'm saying? It's giving value. So my whole thing is, when you have somebody that's giving you that, and then they say, oh, you know what? I don't like what you're doing or what you said. Let me take this away from you. It's like, now you're taking away my ability to feed myself, my ability to feed my family, you know, and as like, you know, food, clothing, and shelter, all of those are purchased with money. You know what I'm saying? Currency. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I think it's that person's actual agenda or, you know, their intent to like do some damage. So it's like it's on that person. So that's what keeps people in line, the fear of losing that. And that's why like I feel as though like there's so many different layers to that. So it's like I said, even with your job or whatever the case may be. I know you got a lot of shit that you be wanting to tell your superiors or whatever, your you know, your bosses or whatever.
I
But
don't have any bosses.
oh well, just whoever, you know, whoever's like, you know,
People that run the company.
yeah, people that run the company that are in position, supervise, whatever you want to call them, them tricks.
To make his decision. Right?
Bottom line is like, if you want to go tell somebody off because they fucked up your payroll or something like that, if you do it, there's certain consequences that come behind it. Now, you can be tactful in your approach, but let's be honest with you. If this was the streets, you ain't approaching that with no tact. You gonna press somebody real quick. So, you know, that's one-on-one, but it's like, all right, in the corporate environment, it's this, you know, there's like so many different levels of how to do shit. And then, you know, it's like a filter. You can't just go straight in and just do what you need to do.
So what I'll say is this, like you said, there's tactics to it, right? You got to be strategic. However, you can still press them. That's why you're supposed to learn your policies. That's why you're supposed to learn how to talk in multiple rooms. So that way you know exactly how to go get it to get it. Because trust me, I tell people off every day, whether they like me or not. They, of course, are going to come at you with different things and try different stuff. But as long as you know the policy, as long as you know what is accepted and what ain't, they're going to be mad every time. Now, you might have to walk on eggshells. I'm not going to lie. However, that's when you don't step out of line and do anything that will mess you up when it comes to a policy.
See, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about that walking in eggshells practice. You know what I'm saying? Why
But
do I
you
gotta
still
walk in
can
those-
tell them.
walk
But
in eggshells?
because people want you ultimately to do what they want you to do.
So if you're a
Rather it's
celebrity,
work, whatever.
so Legend, she's a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? She's working for, I guess, Revo, whatever, iHeart, you know, with any one of those networks. And she's making millions, you know, her contract is worth millions and whatnot. And she's getting done wrong. Like, there's something unfair. There's some unfair practice that's going on. They're telling you how to run your show. And you're like, yo, this is not what got me here. But y'all want me to revamp my whole thing. And you go to the head, a department or whoever that is, and they're like, yo, listen, this is what's going to happen. And that's that. What are you doing? Are you going to say something about it? Or are you going to like cause commotion in the room until you get your way, or are you just gonna be quiet and just, you know, let it just ride?
I'm not quiet. I've never been a quiet person.
My point exactly.
So
Okay.
for me, I'm gonna read my contract. That's number one, because I gotta play smart. And if this is in my contract and we not sitting down to renegotiate contract time, but during that time in my period, they have to respect what we have legally bonded. Plain point simple. You cannot make no adjustments unless we already agreed. It has to be some clause in the contract or something like that would give you the upper hand to do it. But sometimes people will try their hand and I think you don't know. So as long as I know what's going on, then fine. And then my exit plan, I start working on my exit strategy. Because when they try some stuff like that, you need to already be out there shopping to move forward for something else. Plain point simple. Like you said, coloring outside the lines. Or people will try to make you go outside the lines, even though you know you're supposed to be inside of the line. Make sense? So my thing is to this, what I want to ask you guys. If you become a celebrity, right? Do you feel like that you have to continue to live up what they say? Or do you think you can live a free life and just do what you want to do?
That's what you signed up for. That's what you signed up for. If you're a celebrity, I think that's what you signed up for, because that's part of the contract. Usually, especially like if you're part of the NBA, if you're part of the whatever it is, whatever league you in or whatever company your corporation you under, you know what I'm saying? That's what you signed up for, because ultimately you signed up just to become who you are. You know what I mean? And then they pushed you to be that. You know what I'm saying? So, but now it's like, okay, how you gonna talk against us now? So it's almost like if you signed up for it, that's exactly what you got to do. Now, if you have your own company, if you have your own, if you running your own thing, you doing your own, then you can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna play the puppet because that's exactly what you did.
So you believe in a contracts that it says that this is what they have to do in order to XYZ?
Yeah, that's what you ultimately what you did. You gotta do exactly what they tell you, unless you feel like you need to break out of the matrix and shit like that. So then after that, that's when you like, okay, you know what, I could go against it because I'm already building something different. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really go against a company if you already know that's what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? Now, once you get into it and realize like, oh damn, I'm not even supposed to be here, just you know what I mean, continue to just try to work on something else.
So like Tupac said, get your money right
Get your money right. I mean, then go to war.
and then go to war.
So what was your question again? I mean,
So what I said basically was for celebrities, right? Do you feel like they the puppet? Like they have to be the puppet? Can they do what they want to do? And he said they sign up for what they tell you have to do.
well, first of all, I am a celebrity, so watch your mouth. That's number one. But in terms of,
Okay.
you better sip that. Yo, Lee, what did you put in there? Cause she acting out already. It's only been like 5 minutes.
I'm being me.
What the hell?
Yeah, I told you.
I'm legend.
What the
Now,
hell is in
answer the
there?
question. So
Legend.
anyway, you already a celebrity in your own mind, and guess what? You have the right, ladies and gentlemen. You have the right to believe whatever you want to be. If you say that you identify as a remote, you are a remote. So this man over here, to my right,
Yo,
says
watch your
that he is a
hands.
celebrity.
Yo, listen.
So we're gonna let this celebrity.
See, we don't gotta do all of that. Anyway,
be.
man.
Shout
what's-
outs to the celebrity.
Lee, what's in there, man?
Shout out celebrity.
All right.
man.
Anyways,
That's what's
thank you. Clap, clap. I clap for you. Anyways, now to answer your question, I'm gonna play the game in the beginning because I want to get to a specific point. Like, for example, Ye, right? Mm-hmm. You see where he's at. I mean, he's been doing what he's been doing as far as speaking out for, I mean, I want to say like over 10 years. You know what I mean? And he's already got himself to a specific level. So it's like, he could do that type of shit. You know what I mean? He can do that because he already has that platform to do so. And I'm not saying that like he's right all the time or anything like that, or I agree or disagree with him. But for the most part, he's established himself to the point where he can do that. Now, once you like put that work in whatever industry that you're in, you build yourself up to the point where you actually have some say so. So it's like, if they take hits at you, it's not gonna cripple you. You know what I mean? You can do that. So I would actually play the role and do what I need to do. I'm already with this shits anyway. I've already proven that. I've already said that. I'm with the game. So it's kind of like you got to play chess when it comes to business. It's not like I said, it's not like the streets. The streets, you can approach shit head on. This business shit, motherfuckers will rob you with a smile on your face. And like you just pointed out a good thing, the contracts. A lot of people, they get jaded because they see the money and they're like, yo, but you don't read the contract. And there's so many different clauses within that contract. Yeah, it's all good to have lawyers and people to interpret these things for you and dumb shit down. It's cool with that. Like if I read your book, you know what I'm saying? I may have questions about your book that you could dumb down to me, but ultimately I have to interpret that correctly, especially if it has something to do with me and in terms of a contract. So
Facts.
I would hope that you take the time out because this can affect you. Most contracts is going for over a year, 2 years anyways. And people don't, in hindsight, people don't really look at them shits. You know what I mean? We where we're at, we jump in the industry or, we get into the entertainment industry specifically. And then we do that. And then it's like, we don't even pay attention because we're so like starstruck with the idea of we about to blow.
Right. If you look at it though, you in comparison, it's almost like if you sign a lease. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. If this is my property and I'm telling you no parties after 10 o'clock, that's what you signed for. Now, if you throwing a party after 10 o'clock and everything like that, whatever I need to do in order, to apply punishment, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So the same thing that applies with signing the contract with all these players and whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just you have to abide by the contract. Period.
You banging on
Unless
people's doors?
If I'm banging on people's
Come on,
doors,
bro. Come on, after 10 o'clock, the party don't even start. Like, what the fuck?
what you
Remember
saying?
her party? Her shit was
Oh, that
like,
shit was
to
lit.
like,
This shit was
we-
lit.
Yeah,
This shit was
I
official.
was like, yeah, I'm gone. I don't know where the fuck you was at.
It was like 2 a.m. already. It was like,
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Lee, he dipped out. How come? Hold on, did you hit Lee up when he dipped out? Cause why I only got hit up like, yo, where'd you go?
Everybody got hit up.
Oh shit, all right.
Yeah.
No,
That's
get
a
the hell
fact.
out of here.
They were.
He
Nah.
went
They
to,
were.
you went to a damn marathon, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't lead to like 3.
Prove it. Prove it.
he said I got the video.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Nah, you disappeared. That's why I took off. I was like, yo, she not around. You was hosting. How you was hosting on your birthday? Like, I don't get that.
Nah, Legend
It
throws
just
a good
happened.
party.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Legend threw up a good party right there.
yeah, we had fun.
It was
Flip
official.
cups.
Mhm.
It was, yo, I've never seen so many fucking drinks. I'm like, yo, it's more drinks than food. No,
It was
what
out
did
of
y'all do
control.
with all them bottles?
Yeah, it's still there.
What the fuck did y'all do with all them bottles?
It's still there. That's all.
No, people was drinking.
No, they was taking them shits home. It was-
No, they ain't take them home. Whatever was left, I went home with me. But
Oh.
for the most part, a lot of the liquor was gone. Like
Okay.
there was a lot of liquor bottles that was poured out. People drink. Like my friends and my family, we drink. So
Okay.
It wasn't. It was more bottles than people.
and like I said, we drink. Like one more time, we know what time it is. It was enough food to get y'all through or whatever. Put something on your stomach. But then for the most part, you know what to do. You better bring your alcohol beverages.
You're a promoter on the low.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Oh man,
she be
I know a
doing-
thing or two.
You know what?
Yeah, she
okay.
be throwing them parties and shit like that.
I
You
know
know
a
what I
thing
mean?
or two.
I could tell.
I couldn't see myself doing it all the time, but I know a thing or two. But anyway,
Look,
so
all right.
how do y'all feel about Kyrie?
Kyrie,
Because all he did was just post the video. He didn't say anything. He didn't.
he posted the video, and then I think the documentary on he had something to do with the one on Netflix, I believe, or was it Amazon? It was Netflix.
It's Amazon
Amazon.
because the prices went up. It's Amazon.
Okay. Nothing. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Do you think he was wrong for posting that video and not putting any context to it?
No. I mean, because
do whatever you
we've
want.
seen worse across. I mean, this is.
Once again, it goes back to you can't do anything. You can't say anything. That's what it goes.
I mean, he
back
plays
to.
for the NBA, so it's like, yo, listen, we cutting you millions, motherfucker. How dare you fucking do some shit like that to us? Like,
But he didn't do anything.
I know that's the crazy part, but to certain individuals, like it could have been one CEO to say something about that he ain't like it,
Right.
and they got in the back room like, hey, come on, let's huddle up, let's start slapping these motherfuckers
yeah.
around, let's slap them
So
around.
so do you feel like they make an example out of him to keep all the niggas in line? Excuse my language,
Yeah.
but to keep the people who speak out of turn or post or enlighten any other people of history or anything that may have happened. Not saying I agree 100% with the documentary on some things, because everybody has their own take when you're telling a story, unless you were actually there, unless you have like really real facts, and nobody wants to be looked at as the bad guy. But
I
do you
do.
guys think this is modern day lynching?
It's just like the vaccine. Like, you know what I mean? Like when they came out with the vaccine, like, yo, you can't play unless you get vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, damn, well, what if I have a belief I don't want to take no vaccine? So it's just it boils down to control once again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is a form of that, but I think this one is a little bit more specific in terms of like who it who it
Affects.
offends,
Who it
offends,
oh,
not
oh,
affects, offends.
But it's not
Right.
affecting.
Yeah, it's a thin line between affecting and offending, because you know, affecting is direct, offending is up to you, the individual. Like I said, it could have been one person, one CEO that felt some kind of way that they're outside of the player's circle. Because if you think about it like this, right? Let's just break it down, you know, to its most minimal state. You have all the teams and you have the players, right? The players are out there playing, right? You got the motherfucking CEOs and owners in the motherfucking skyboxes. They rent those motherfucking stadiums. The whole year is rented out. It's 82 games in the season, and if you go to the playoffs, then you got whatever comes, you know, there and after. So it's a different level. So it's like, oh, listen, I don't like what the lower level kids said. So look, we up here, we need to do something about that.
So again,
It's a hierarchy there,
hierarchy, but do you feel like that's just modern day lynching?
and it's a form of it. It's a form of it.
Like
Yeah.
breaking the buck. I know you guys have heard of this before.
Yeah.
Breaking the
Yeah.
buck.
I think it was a movie.
That's pretty.
documentary.
That's pretty harsh.
Why would you say it's not? Because it's always the one.
I didn't say it's not, but I'm just
Why
saying
would you say it's harsh?
the term breaking the buck, because we know where that originated from. And
Yeah, we
that,
know where it
that
originated
was,
from. And why did they do it? What was the reasons for doing it?
They did it to break not only the black man, but the family, the women, the village, to show them like the strongest male, we gonna break him
yeah.
because that's who we look.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what they're doing, they're slapping him up. They're slapping him up. He didn't lose all his endorsements.
It's not the break. He's not the biggest
I
either.
disagree. I disagree.
Oh.
And the reason why I say I disagree, you don't have to be the biggest, but if you are loud and you make enough noise and you can bring a lot of attention to them, we're all on the same level. We may look at them at different levels and say he's not the biggest one, but however, he still can be the loudest one. Even if it's in a subtle thing. To me, I believe it is breaking the buck, because if we break him, we know that right now money, like you said, is something that you need to have control. So if I can tell him, look, if I'm going to take this from you, you can't do this. I'm giving you a list of things you have to apologize. You need to become crawling back on your knees to me. Now you have to meet with our people to see if our people want to accept you back. How does that make you look for other people when we teach our kids to be vocal? Express what's going on with you. You have an opinion. You have a right. How does that look?
So it would be a modern day, but a less like.
Now, I'm not saying the physical act of that,
no,
but
not
the
physical,
reasons
the
behind it.
Once again, the impact. So they're slapping him. They didn't kick him out of the NBA. He just got suspended. They're slapping him up as an example. Like, yo, we not gonna hurt you. Now, Colin Kaepernick, different story. They kicked him the fuck out. That would be an example. Kyrie Irving, they're slapping him up. That's it.
I don't think it's a slap.
Say it again.
You think that's why they're not doing that? Because they realized that didn't work out last time. They made it backfire. Well, they seen the example of Colin Kaepernick. Like, we can't do that because we see how that ended. He became a martyr, so we don't want to create another martyr.
These dudes are, well, Kyrie Irving,
Which is the same.
he is a martyr. Anybody that has a voice to speak up and use it to
And go
speak up,
against, yeah.
like Kyrie does, he is a martyr. But what I'm saying is okay, to answer your question, they're not doing him like Colin Kaepernick because that's just what they choose not to do. If they wanted to, they could.
They could have kicked him out.
They
you
could do
think?
it. But that's why I said they're only slapping him up. They're not just saying, yo, you know what, you done. I don't know if they're basing it off of, hey, we was too extreme, but the fact that they have the entities have the power to do so at any given moment in time just shows you the level of power that they have. If you decide to speak.
And they trying to break him.
So you think it's worth it? You think it's worth speaking up nowadays if that's the case?
I feel like you should speak up anytime you feel something's wrong, regardless of the consequence. Point blank, period. Because, I mean, those are the true leaders. I'm not speaking for anybody else aside from that who didn't stand up with him. Like, I'm not saying anything about LeBron or Diddy or you know, Jay-Z. I'm not, because you don't know what these individuals are doing in the background either.
What about the people that speaking against him openly?
Like, that's speaking against him. I mean, if
Like prime time, what's his name? Deion.
Oh, Deion Sanders.
Stuff.
Deion
Yeah, I
Sanders,
think
yeah.
that's his name.
that's his opinion. I mean, like, once again, like, nobody's gonna agree with everything that you're saying, but at the same time, like, have a leg to stand on in terms of, like, understand, have a you know, a comprehension of why he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Or why he's saying what he's saying. Some people, they just take a different approach on
I
it.
feel like shut your mouth. Plain point simple. You see these other people, they stick together. Right?
All the time.
They gonna trash each other while they in each other's faces. They gonna whatever. They may not even like the person. But for them to be sitting up here coming on camera like that and saying stuff for real, I really feel some type of way. Shut your mouth. Did you have a conversation with him and ask him why he posted that? Or ask him or came to him as a big brother or uncle, grandpa, however you want to come in. Why you ain't hit him up and talk to him to teach him like another way? Or say, hey, maybe you should do this. Don't sit up there and trash him. For what? Because now you want to talk about something. He's like, oh, did he make the comment? I think that was him. I don't want to confuse it. But somebody wrote a comment like, oh, now y'all worried about watching sports, but y'all not taking care of y'all families. Or you looking
that
at
was
he
Deion.
put him. He put all this stuff, but you wasn't worried about it when you up here and you want people to watch you last week before this stuff happened. Where was all that talk or that outrage that you had? And yeah, I'm calling you out on their platform. Where was all that outrage for them to be part of their families, not worrying about sports and all of this before Kyrie did what he did?
Yeah.
Those talks I need to hear you say. And before then, I was really respecting him and liked him as a commentator and how he was doing things. But as of right now, them two, you can't even make the correlation. You can't even make the correlation. Like, hug your brother, go talk to your brother and see what's going on. No, because your brother don't sign your check. Stop playing with me.
You talking about Deion Sanders?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Well,
talking about Deion.
in terms of Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying? One thing I learned about him,
Mhm.
You look good. You play
look
good. You play good. They pay good.
That's why I
Very good.
said
I missed one
already
in the
liked
in
him.
between.
It's all good. We
I
already
fucks
know
with
where
the
you, we
prime
already
time,
know where you're
baby.
going.
You
We
know
already
what
know
I'm
where you're
saying?
going with
But
that.
I got
No, I'm telling you, like I said before
Yeah.
he made that comment, yes, I had mad respect for him. I love what he was doing and how he was saying stuff, but that should have been a comment for something else. That had nothing to do with this.
you. Right.
And if you ain't got nothing to say or you have things that you want to say badly or whatever, don't say it. Respectfully, not talk about it.
What it boils down to is money. Regardless of the fact, if you look at it, everything just boils down to money. That's it. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's
It
gonna
boils
keep
down
you
to money?
Yeah, it keeps you quiet. Or if you outraged,
man, that's so dangerous.
Well, you see how
They do, though.
Yeah, but Kanye was like, yo, you know what? I see what it feels like to have a knee on my neck.
When he
now.
said that shit, I was like,
You get what I'm saying?
you could have not said that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, why did you? Oh my god.
I agree with him.
You know what I'm saying?
You agree? I mean,
I agree what he said. Now he see what it feels like. At first he didn't understand because he wasn't in the
He's
shoes.
just talking about money. Go ahead.
Thank you. Like, that's so inappropriate, my nigga.
It's
like,
not
terrible.
It's listen. It's not the right correlation if
Terrible.
you want to say it like that.
Hell
However,
no.
but he feels the pressure. He
Because
feel
his
like he
money's-
about because his money he about to be cut off.
That's what I'm saying. It boils down to
We all
fucking
know
money.
he don't say the
It's-
things correctly.
no,
Right,
what
of
he,
course,
what
it's
he,
true.
this is, and I've
But
been.
you knew what he meant.
Yeah.
Hold up. Whoa. Here we go. Let's go into. Let's dive into.
Y'all
it.
knew what he meant.
Ye, what he does is, at his platform, he makes these blanket statements, and unfortunately, he doesn't provide an accurate description as to what he means, and he leaves it to the fucking interpretation of the masses to fucking like
Figure it
figure
out.
out what he's saying. And I'm like, yo, bro, you just said something heavy, and you're not explaining what you mean. Like, you're leaving it up to everybody's interpretation.
He
I
been
know what he
doing that.
meant.
He been doing that for years.
I know, and for some reason, they gravitate to that. They're like, "Oh shit, he said this, and he didn't clean that up. He didn't explain that."
It's just to the advantage now. Now we could use it to.
We're gonna play
whatever.
off of this. I know what he meant. You know what he meant. You know what he meant. But what about the other fucking 13 million people that's not really in tune with? You know what I'm
So
saying?
now every time I say something, I need to explain exactly what I said.
Anytime
Nowadays-
you say something, you
nowadays,
should be
That's what I'm
explaining what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Still to that point, you
to that
can't-
magnitude, it's like, all
you
right.
you gotta still break it down.
You said this man died off of fentanyl because of fentanyl. I'm like, I know what he was trying to say, but I'm like, that's it. You clearly not gonna.
So that's
the
not all what he said.
I know what he said, but that was the part that
And he did kind of explain himself.
after the.
'Cause I watched that long ass interview.
No. That was after
It
the
was a
fact.
good one. No, he went into detail on it. I watched that interview. Was 3 hours long, and I watched a 3-hour interview.
And when he made the statement,
He said what he saw on a documentary. People leave that part out. He said that's what they said on the documentary. That was that man's exact words.
on the doc, go ahead.
That's what he said on Candace Owens. I think that's her name. Am I saying it right?
No.
On her documentary.
That was after the fact. You see, that's my point. That was
not after the fact. That was on Drink Champs. He said that. He said, giving, when I was watching, and I saw on Candace Owens, this is how he was, on Candace Owens thing right here in his blunt,
Yeah.
kept smoking, and I watched it. He said, this is what they said. And then they said that he didn't even get they didn't go pick up his clothes. And then they said, he kept saying what they said. He never said, this is what I feel, this is what it is. He's saying, this is what I saw on the documentary. This is what the interview and how that went. So you know how the media is. We all in media. We know what we do. We take one of our clips from here and we spin it because it gets people to keep watching and watching and watching.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I'm not defending what he said or how he said it, but I'm telling you that was the context. Like, that's how it came.
Lee, you was about to say something before I say something.
I ain't see Drink Chance interview, but the way it's being explained to me, I'm just analyzing. Like, all right, that's what he said, he heard, but also using your own discernment as a quote unquote genius. Then you got to say, okay, well, based off of this information, is this a good way to use my platform right now to use this, reinforce this rhetoric? Because that was the same rhetoric that the people that was looking like, I don't want to say that their code name, but those people that sympathize with that same viewpoint that was looking for a reason to be like, yeah, that's why that happened. That ain't because the police did anything wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
So he didn't say that. I get it. I get it.
Understanding, using your wherewithal to say, okay, I seen it. Now I got to analyze and interpret it and give my opinion on it, not just leave it, like you said, up for interpretation. Speaking clearly and plainly, if I'm a genius, as like I say I am, I should understand that point.
But you could be a genius in many different forms. And just because I'm a genius doesn't mean I can articulate myself properly. Sometimes when people are genius and they think of so many things, it's so many things that come out in different ways. Even us as creators, I know what I see the vision and I can make it happen, but it doesn't mean that I'm able to explain it to you either. So you got to look at it like that. We put these expectations on people and think because we say quote unquote genius, I'm doing air quotes, or whoever's going to be listening to this. Just because I know something and I am good at something and considered a genius in a different level does not mean I know how to articulate myself properly or deliver the message to everyone the same way. I may just be only know how to deliver it one way.
Well, everybody got their own perception and interpretation of everything.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But also, more importantly, he has a platform though.
Yeah.
Because there's 100 yays. There's 100 of them.
He could reach out to a lot more people.
What and the media, they're gonna snatch up whatever it is that he says because they know they're like, oh, okay, he said something like this, and it's like, oh, perfect. Let's get him. Let's go. Because they know what they'll go after.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Well, not only that. Oh, because it sells. It sells. It's entertainment. At the end of the day,
so why wouldn't they?
it's a great distraction. He's a genius marketer. Like marketing wise, this dude is a genius. He knows
got out
what
of them
he's doing.
contracts he wanted to get out of.
Same thing. The shirt, the White Lives Matter joint.
Yeah, he was a genius with that.
I was like, oh damn.
yeah.
This motherfucker, like he knows what the fuck he's doing here.
Did you see the owners are trying to sell it to him for $1 billion? I don't know if y'all saw that. Yeah,
that.
the owner like
trying to sell it to him.
The people that own White Lives Matter, like the trademark, they try to sell it to him for $1 billion.
Why ain't nobody uproaring about the fact that it's owners of White Lives Matter?
Yeah, it was two black guys. Yeah, they own it. The White Lives Matter. Yeah. I see that.
So you see this
Making money.
It's all money.
Making money.
It's capital.
It's all about money. You're right.
It boils right back to exactly
We're
what
all
we
back
talking
to
about.
money.
You know what I'm
Always everything with money. If you ain't got money, ain't nobody trying to talk to you.
I'm gonna say.
Okay, if they owned it and they just like, look, I own it, so you can't use it.
So
they trying to sell it.
I'm gonna get a shirt. It's gonna say M Soto matters. Fuck that.
As you should. If you feel like that you matter, then do what you feel is best.
No, I just want to wear the shirt. I think it would look cool, and people be like, "Oh, look." I'm like, what is that? What is that about? I'm like, read.
Well, you have the right to wear and say whatever you want. It doesn't mean that consequences ain't gonna happen behind them, but
Nobody knows who the fuck M Soto is.
okay. But right now they don't probably know who it is. It's probably some people that do. But you, like you said, it could be one person that don't like it.
That changed it.
That changed the whole narrative.
Like, come on,
That's
man.
what you said. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
you said
saying.
M.
And they
Soto
don't like the
matters.
fact that you saying that you matter.
'Cause M.
like,
Soto-
who are you to say that you matter?
M Soto matters.
I just wrote it on a shirt.
Hold
It
on,
doesn't matter.
but you saying M Soto matters? You don't care about Legend. You don't care about me. You don't care about.
You don't care about any of us.
You don't care.
Well,
but you
right
don't care
now,
about
you have
me?
one of Puma. So
Yeah, I love
so we
Puma.
need Puma sponsorships.
I love Puma too.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Puma and Adidas, that's how you say it.
Adios. Yes, you're right. You're right.
They're both German companies
Mm-hmm.
that were on World War II,
Mm-hmm.
were commissioned to create quote unquote arms.
Okay.
And
Well-
and if that's the case,
was
shut
about
your
to say
whole studio down. Shut the whole studio
Allegedly.
down
I was getting ready to say something.
because every piece of equipment, this freaking building, all
Yeah.
this Avengers, Marvel, all of that is right in line with what you're saying. So we gotta leave. That. If we
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do that.
very, very true. That's
This
very,
table
very true.
that's made, this might be from China. But anyways,
oh my God.
yeah, there's a lot of German products up here.
So what do we
And I
own?
can't say anything because it's German blood running through me, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
You're the exception.
What do we own? What do we do? What is ours then? If
That
that's the
shirt?
case?
We don't own anything.
that shirt. The shirt, but the shirt itself.
No.
Whatever's on there, yeah. But what about the shirt itself? I don't even know where it's from.
I bought it. I own it. Fuck it. I own land. What's up?
Oh yeah,
Let's go.
There you go. Salute to
Because
you.
you bought it.
We got a black man that owns land, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what I'm
Let's go,
saying?
let's go.
You know what I mean?
Give it up to a black man.
You know what I'm saying?
Give
We
it up
own
to a
some
black
shit,
man.
I mean,
that he owns.
but they
land.
can
Let's
snatch
go.
that too.
They can take
They
it.
can.
Oh, the
They've been
government.
taking it for years.
Look
The
what they
government,
did to-
yeah.
Young-
They can
Young
buy me
Thug-
out.
Young
Like, yo,
Thug,
listen, we
right?
want to put something here.
Yeah.
We're gonna pay you out. So it's either you take this or we're gonna take it anyway. So they can do that. They can do that.
They will
There
take
we
it.
go.
So we don't own anything. If they could take anything that we own,
This whole,
Yeah.
this whole,
Where you been at?
this whole universe is not
wanted to
even.
emphasize
We're not even
that.
here right now. We want to get technical.
Like,
Hey,
this don't belong to
that's
us.
crazy.
We may have built it, may have invented, but
Yeah, it's not ours.
it's not yours. And that brings me to reparations. How do y'all feel?
Reparations.
Oh, we
Yeah.
gotta get paid back. Yeah, we.
But
gotta
hold
get
up. But
money
hold
back.
up. Like when you experiences, they belong to you because that nobody could take your experience away. Nobody could take your knowledge away. Those two things belong to you. You know what I'm saying?
Till
Like,
they blow your brains away, gone.
yeah, but you still take that with you.
I'm just saying though, but it be gone.
The only thing that's gone is the physical. That's it. You
Well, they tried to stop it.
try to stop what the spiritual. Like
They blow your brains out.
then you
That's
gonna die
physical.
regardless.
Said they can't take your knowledge. They did. They blew
No,
it out.
you that's called consciousness though. That you're taking that with you.
saying.
I'm saying. But like my experience with sex, I'm taking that with me.
Oh shit.
That's why I'm so good at it. Because like in the other first of all, fix your fucking face, number one. Fix your fucking face right
Yo,
now.
what was
That
that?
drink, you've been babysitting that shit since 1991. You need to drink that shit down. Lee got
I'm a
you
lady.
over
that's
there.
why I sips. Now go on.
All right, Shanae, but look, I'm a lady. Nah,
I'm a
but
lady.
nah, but reparations. Yeah. Anytime you want to give me money, come on,
Do we deserve it though?
give me.
You motherfucking right.
We deserve reparations.
No.
Yes.
Our ancestors deserve it.
I think that's
and
exactly.
They
I,
deserve
and I
that shit.
believe,
We
and let me
exactly.
tell you, and let
They
me
deserve it.
that-
Why we
I
deserve
disagree.
it?
I disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why we
I know I'm
deserve
fucking
it.
with you. I'm,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm the catalyst here.
Let's go.
Because if our ancestors got what was owed to them and got a right foot started, like into life, they would be just as big as all these global companies, as all these people that's passing down, like what is it, TG Morgan? Am I saying it right? Like the banks, like the old
JP.
bank, yeah, JP Morgan and
Morgan.
all of those things. Our family, we would have that. So our generations will be way better off than what they are now. But because every time they're built up, is pulled down. Every time you're doing something to investment, it's taken away. You understand? Or you're taking the strongest leaders away. Or you're throwing up some type of conspiracy, lying and saying that they did this and did that. So yes, we are owed that because we already would have had that. We would have been born into that. Instead of most of us being renters or on government assistance or doing all those things, your family would have had land. They probably would have built other buildings and things on top of that land or invest into different things.
Black
So that
Wall
is
Street.
why we are on that. So we are on that. Our ancestors went through hell. Half our ancestors invented things, made things greater, and we can't even see none or reap any of the benefits of it.
What do you think us black people right now would do with that money if we was to get reparations right now? What would we do with it? Are we ready for that? No, seriously. That's
A lot of us are.
A lot
You
of
think
us
so?
are. I think a lot of us are because we always. The reason why a lot of us in survival mode, right? Let's just be honest. And why we make some of the decisions that we make, right? Hasty decisions, is because we want the money. We chasing it. We ain't got it.
Right.
So I will say half of us is gonna buy some bullshit. That's just natural with anybody coming in with money. And then majority of us is gonna invest it in things. Majority of us is gonna make sure that our family has something. At least make sure we buy a house. Make sure we at least buy land. Have something. Even if we ain't doing all the greatest things with our money, they're going to invest it in something because that's why everybody in survival mode. That's why we always grinding.
Or working for somebody else.
Yes, because of the money. And they know if they give us the money, let's just be clear here, and we start sticking together, then what do you think gonna happen? Just how they banned abortions. What you think gonna happen? What you think? You think it's really gonna be not another World War III? Let's really ask ourselves this question.
I was going
We
down.
get them their money. They stick together. Now they only really bond within each other, and now they're like the superior race. Hell no, these black and browns are supposed to be beneath us. We don't even think they're human. We wouldn't even have medicine if it wasn't for certain black people. So we have to understand when it comes to our history why you're not getting your reparations no time soon. Even though I think we need it.
I keep it a bug with you. Like I'm feeling all that, but I ain't waiting for that shit. I'm going to get mine. You gonna give me my fucking shit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy my motherfucking over
Your land.
40 acres. I'm gonna buy all that shit. But I understand. Like I'm definitely not waiting around for fucking Santa Claus, Jesus. I ain't waiting around for reparations. I ain't waiting for none of that shit. I'm going to take whatever the fuck I want in terms of what I deserve. You know what I'm saying? Because the idea of that is almost like it kind of like pacifies you. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like, nah, I'm going to get what's mine. Like whatever it is that I desire, I'm going to get that shit. You know what I mean? It would be nice if you throw me, you know what I'm saying, a bounce pass, like, yo, here's a couple million or whatever the amount is. But I'm like, okay, if I'm not mentally there, or if I don't have money management skills, or if I don't educate myself enough financially, shout out to credit kids. If I don't do that, then basically, this Jewish guy, right? He told me this one time. He said, I hate that I'm gonna say this, but he said, a white man, a black man, and a Jewish man, they all were given the option to take $1 million. The white man took his $1 million, he left. The black man took his $1 million, he left. The Jewish man said, I don't want the $1 million. I'm just gonna follow the black man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's the most powerful shit that I heard. It hurt. That shit hurt. And I was like, I had to chew on that for a second. I'm like, I kind of want to punch you in the face, but at the same time, the truth does hurt.
Yeah, it
Definitely.
hurts. It's right.
Because you already know what we're going to do with it.
Yeah.
Nah, but not anymore. Like I think that now it's just like we're in the information age. So like it's more millionaires, black millionaires, you know what I'm saying, coming up, you know what I'm saying? So that narrative is starting to die out. And that's the reason why a lot of times, like, you know, there's so many distractions being thrown out there. Like it is a lot of millionaires coming up. So everybody's becoming a little bit more conscious, you know, on a business level, becoming more business savvy.
Nobody wants to be a worker anymore.
Not anymore.
Like now that you know that you can do it and everything is like at your fingertips where you can figure it out. Like half of people are like, kids are like, why are we going to college? Like my son, he's like, Mom, school is a scam. He said, I'm going to finish it out. I'm going to get some of the information I want. He was like, but honestly, I'm really not going to use these tools. I'm just going to keep this piece of paper because I know this piece of paper is going to open up doors for me that wouldn't be able to get these doors open for. He said, but to be honest, it's a scam. I hear other kids all the time
You
say
think
that.
it's a scam?
In certain cases, I think it is a scam.
But not like in its entirety.
And majority of its entirety, I think it is, because you can get everything in a piece of paper, but if you don't really have the physical skill itself, like the hands-on sat part of it and doing it day in and day out, like the experience, I may know what to do because the book said certain things, but do I really know what I'm doing? Like as far as healthcare, I can understand, all right, understanding what this medicine means or what this term means or how to do this, but you need to know what to do physically, like hands-on. If you don't have that skill hands-on where I can show you, you can have a book all day long. I meet new nurses come in all the time, and all they on the book, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, I don't understand."
All of that is an illusion right now.
I think that, but
it's an illusion.
My opinion.
I think that that's a prerequisite. You know, you have levels. Like G just told me the other day. He was like, "Yo, listen, in business, you have an internship. You start off there." So I think that that's a, you know, the books, the schooling and everything, the college is a prerequisite before you start to get in these positions where, because, you know, society, they have these certain career, you know, like, you know, police officers, I hate to say that, but like,
They only
you know,
need 6 months.
firefighters, but there's more than just police officers, but that's the first thing that spun off the top of my head. But you still have these career paths that push society, like nurses, doctors.
I don't believe
know,
you need 4 years for that.
I don't
4 to
care if
6
it was
years.
4 days. The thing is, we still need those, like those career paths. And the thing is, the more that individuals are embedded in their career path, the better they will be for society, because you do need the worker bees, you do need the chiefs, you do need, you know, just other different individuals pushing everything, because somebody may do something, they may come up and they may have a passion for what they do. There's a lot of nurses that I mean that they really have a passion for what they do. There's a lot of, you know, other you know, different careers within the society that will help, you know, mold and push society. Teachers, you know what I'm saying, like professors and stuff like that. We wouldn't be here without them, to be honest. So I don't think that school is a whole waste. I think that the structure of it with the student loans and all that shit is a scam, because you don't really need to do
All
and
of that
pay
just
all
to-
this money just to learn something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could teach within. You got people going on YouTube learning how to fucking build shit. And I'm like, God damn, what school did you go to? I didn't.
YouTube University. That's
Thank
what
you.
I call it.
Yeah.
Oh, Wallow said that.
Yeah.
Wallow said that. And when he said that, I was like, Oh shit, this
Yeah.
motherfucker's right.
That's exactly what I was about to point out. Like, yo, what's the difference if let's say Legend wanted to learn stocks from you, right?
Right.
And shit like that.
She's
and-
fucked. First of all,
But let's just say you knew your shit.
I don't know stocks.
You don't know stocks.
Oh.
But let's just say
I know
if
how to
you
make
knew,
money, though.
if you knew your shit, right? She go to you and shit like that, but she don't have a certificate from you. But if she goes to me, it's all instituted. You know what I mean? It's like I give you a paper, a certificate. Now all of a
Just a
sudden
paper
you're
to open the door.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
just a
I'm
pa-
the fuck up.
It's just the
Thanks.
it's the paperwork.
It's
That's
just
all
the
it is.
paperwork. That's it.
So
But
what-
your method could have been way better, which
way
you
better.
taught me.
That's what
Was
I'm trying
more
to tell-
legit. But because you couldn't give me a piece of paper telling me that you taught me, and it didn't take you 4 years to teach me it either.
Right. That's what I'm trying
So
to.
that's
drive.
the scam.
That's the scam.
That's
of it.
that's what it is.
That's what I'm trying to drive. It is a scam all the way.
Y'all
This
know
is
any?
kinda
Y'all know? So let me ask y'all. Do y'all know anybody that that's like, you know, in their upper 40s, maybe 50s, that still has like student loan debt?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Is it a lot or maybe
Some
like?
doctors that I know, yes.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they're
Some
doctors.
lawyers
though.
that I know, yes.
But they're lawyers now, so they can make that money and pay that
They
back.
be saying I'm gonna be dead by the time they get their money,
and they still paying it back.
and
though.
they still paying it back. And then you
yeah.
have some that keep
it's-
going to school,
Yeah.
so they can keep putting it in deferment. So if you keep going, as long as you take 1 or 2 classes, you can keep putting it in deferment. You
Oh,
ain't
for
gotta
real?
pay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to sign up.
Nah.
I could take a couple loans and just keep
just-
going.
No,
Like I
honestly,
started-
that's how
yeah.
you do it because they can't charge you while you in school.
Shit.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, when you die.
When I die, who can
Oh, no,
pay
but
debt when they dead?
who-
Except for your kids.
your kids,
Oh, nah. That insurance policy gotta look good.
they're gonna get the money. How?
They gonna get, bro. They gonna they. You throw that bitch in a trust.
That's crazy.
Let's see what they gonna touch then.
Well, then that's what you would have to do. But and
Yeah.
ultimately, there is a lot of people still paying student loans that's in their
That's
40s.
That's a fact. I know a couple as well too.
So okay, so back to your son. So like in terms of like guiding him towards college. I mean, cause you don't want to like tell your kids, nah, I don't. Like, how do you tell your kids, yo, don't go to college, but they may want to go for something? Like, how do you do that?
So for my oldest son, I think he was more pressured, if anything, because I was a young teenage mom. And I feel like I kept pressing education. That's the only way you're going to get out of it. That's the only way you're going to survive. You're not going to be a statistic. I'm not going to have you do this. So I always kept him so busy. And
Okay.
we had a conversation about pressures and how I kind of made him, what's the word? He said socially awkward. And then he said also a lot of expectations, right? So his thing to me is he never wants to disappoint me. And I gave him the thing, meaning like, oh, you can't do this because of what society, right? So now that I started researching and getting myself together, I've realized that yes, I did do that. At first I was in denial, like, boy, bye. Like, how dare
Damn.
you? However, I did. Yes, he's very smart. He's very intelligent. He's go one of the top colleges in the United States. He graduated from one of the top schools in Baltimore City.
Salute.
So those things, yes. But however, how it damaged him on the back end, right? So now he feel like he has to be a perfectionist, or now I can't disappoint my parent. Now me and him can't have certain conversations because of the fact that he feel that he may be a disappointment. But for my other children moving forward, I'm not going to press them to go to college. It depends on what they want to do. I've always harnessed his dream because he always wanted to be in film. So I've always pushed him to do whatever and put him in the programs that would get him to what he needed to get into. And I told him with that, you got to have a backup plan with film. I didn't want him to go just for fine arts. That was not the deal. I said, because who says you're going to make it tomorrow? And now you have this degree. What kind of job you about to get? Right? So now he's doing a dual degree, which he's doing business within arts, of course. So if he's going to do people contracts or whatever the case may be, he can land a job, or he can do that. However,
You
I
don't want to drink,
I don't want that. However,
Lee?
I will tell my children,
You don't talk to me like that.
it depends on what field you're going into, and I'll push their dream and let them do them. But for the most part, my oldest son, he had it rough. He ain't have a choice.
Shit.
He ain't have a choice.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I told him, me and his father, we said we're going to take care of him his first 4 years of college. So right now he don't own any debts. Me and his father have that debt.
Oh shit.
We take care of that. But the other kids, please, It depends on what they want. I'm gonna let them do what they want, but they got to do something.
Wait,
I was trying to pass that to this guy.
Yeah, where's the button? Where's the button? Emotional damage.
I'm trying to pass him the drink. She's
Nah,
like, get this
nah,
shit
but-
out my fucking face.
Yeah,
Nah, but
like
so-
move it.
Yo, Lee, you got, what's up? You got
For real.
student loans? What's up, man? Why
Oh,
is he
Lee-
so
Lee-
quiet, man?
About to wipe them joints. So
No,
Nah,
it got
they
denied.
got
It got
denied.
denied. It got
Nah.
denied.
Nah.
I don't want to say that. Your boy Biden,
Yeah.
I'm name dropping.
Yeah, nice.
Clickbait. What's wrong with your man, son?
will he change his mind?
No,
No.
it wasn't him.
It wasn't him. They retracted it or
Yeah, it
whatever.
wasn't him.
Yeah, so
Redacted.
Y'all should have knew that was gonna happen.
No, that's not fair.
they reneged.
Yo, that's messed
More
up
than
though.
books.
I was
Word.
over there pumping that
crazy.
shit to my mom, like, "Mom, guess what?
Yeah, yo.
All that money you owe,
Yeah.
it's out of here." She was like, "For real?"
Oh, you serious? You see? She
Man,
old?
I've been at what?
Oh.
My mother, yo, bro, I was 15 going to her graduation. I'm 36.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you know she owe it.
Shit.
And I know I'll be like, "Ma, look, I'll give you whatever you need, but just not for that."
Yeah,
Like if you need a down payment for a crib, whatever, I got you. But you're not giving them my money. Like
If you need money for vacation,
vacate, oh, that's nothing.
vacation.
She don't ever want to go. I'll be like, "Yo, Mom, come on, come on.
Mom
go
does
to
need
Jamaica,
vacation,
go,
bro.
go wherever." She don't never want to
she
go.
needs a
I'll be like, "Yo,
vacation.
here, take the money."
That's what I'm saying.
The last
Taking
time
your
I
money.
went,
Yeah.
I dropped her like 2-3 stacks, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she went in my bag and she pulled out mad bread. She was like, "Oh, this is for me?" I'm like, "It is now."
Like,
It
yo,
wasn't,
fuck
but
take
you
it.
can have it.
Oh,
But,
that's what we said. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember? I was like,
I was
"All
there, I
right,
was there.
it's yours, man. You can keep
Yeah,
it.
fuck
I don't
it.
care."
Yeah.
But back to how you were saying about your son. The reason why I asked that is because we have a lot of our youth, like they're under pressure, and the thing about it is, I know when we were coming up, the biggest thing for us was like, go to college, go to
Yeah.
school.
Big time.
I don't care what you do, but after high school, go to college. And it's like, okay, but I don't really, I haven't selected what it is that I want to do. I know you went to college to, you went out, I believe LaGuardia. Yeah, and then
community college, but still, yeah.
but regardless, you
Yeah,
still
it's still
went.
college, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all were pushed, and it was kind of like we didn't really understand all the papers we were signing for financial aid and all this. And it's like, okay, cool, but that was only dependent upon what our parents made. Because if they made too much,
Yeah. You had to pay.
You had to pay.
you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
So to answer your question, it's still a scam.
scam.
Yeah, scam,
Always a scam.
100%.
Damn.
100%.
It definitely is a scam.
But it's-
You don't need that many years of school. I'm sorry.
I don't knock anybody. I don't want to, anybody looking at this and be like, oh, you know what? Oh, they saying it's a scam. I'm not going to school. There's benefits of it. You know what I'm saying? There's always benefits of it. But I feel like, overall, there's certain things that you can do outside of college that, if you have that vision to become something else outside of a college, go ahead for it. You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact.
I always feel like the best thing about school, I mean, from kids all the way to, adulthood, is the women, bro. You get to meet mad women,
Let's
like,
go.
new women, you see
Yeah.
fresh faces.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best thing. So
Nah.
I used to just go for the
New
women.
experiences with women and men. Yes, I get that.
You
but
see, you like that, right?
school
Yeah.
do not prepare you for the real world. It does not.
It-
If it was free, do you think it would be a scam? Do you consider it a scam? Is the money part?
I think it'd still be a scam. Why I need to go for 4 years?
Well, here's the
Because when you
thing.
get on a job, you better learn that skill less than 6 weeks.
If
I
it
don't
was
think so.
free, school is like
It'd still be a
if
scam
you
to
go to like
Nah.
certain places like
All
Cuba,
those years.
Cuba school is free, and they have one of the greatest like medical fucking
Would you
like
consider it a scam in Cuba then?
you don't have to pay for it.
So it's not a scam then?
It's not as it's not as it's not not
Being attached
it's
to it makes it a scam?
Yes.
no
For me. Sorry.
my whole thing is like this: if it's worth it and it doesn't put you in a place where now you have to like you're in servitude, then no. But if you're placed in the servitude like out here, then yes, because it's like, okay, cool, we're gonna give you this education. See, it's free over there. They want you to just excel and not you be like in servitude after you get the degree and you get accredited. You know what I'm saying? Accredited. Over here, you get accredited and it's like, damn, but now I have to work in something other than my field because I don't have the experience in it.
Facts.
Just to, Come on, like
Facts.
so it's you comparing apples to oranges, and honestly, that's
And then you can have all the experience in the world, but if you ain't got the paper, you ain't getting paid.
right. But damn, you threw me off because I was about to go somewhere else.
See, the only reason why I say it's a scam is I'm only looking at it one angle only. It's like just the whole loan. Like after I get this job, now I got to pay you back. No, scam.
I think it's a scam both ways, paying you back
It's
and those many years of service. I don't need those many years. I'm sorry. I don't believe you need that many years.
I don't.
Man, if you cutting my mother head open to do some brain surgery,
You need to know that you know what you're doing. Yeah.
They could go to school to learn that, right? Check this out. Check this out. No, they
No,
can go
YouTube
to
University.
school and learn that, right, and read all about it, what they're supposed to do. But unless they are actually cutting open brains, actually getting hands-on experience, they don't know what the hell they're doing.
I'ma
And
agree
even
with her.
those who are cutting the person's head open,
I'm agree with her.
and they get crash. And if you really want to be technical, they get crash courses for that. They get crashed. You think you really think they taking a whole year to learn how to cut a brain open physically, like really cutting it open? No.
before you do that, I want you to spend all the other years.
Yo, I'm agree with her, and here's the reason why.
It don't work that way.
And I'm agree with you. And hold on, let me prove your point real quick. I was in the military for 13 years, and if you think,
Happy belated veteran
thank
day.
you, and if you think for 1 second, them combat motherfucking medics spent 4 years learning how to do all of this XYZ, save your life shit, your arm get blown the fuck off, you in for a rude awakening, and they make that shit happen. So I hear what you're saying with the books and stuff, but in real time, we're gonna see what happens. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Emergent, especially like emergency medicine or when somebody cold or
Listen.
things like that. That's on job experience. I learned that stuff less than not even 6 months.
Now, brain surgery, yeah, that's different. That's different.
That's different, but they're not. What I'm saying to you is how they get is when they do their residency. I can't even say the word right. Yes.
Residency.
That is when they really, really learn it. They may know a little bit of the book stuff, certain, but when they go into school to be a medical doctor, they don't know exactly what field they're going into first. Then they got to go more schooling for the field that they want to go into. So if I know from the job I want to be a doctor and I want to be a brain surgeon, then I should be learning from day one. That's what I want to do, right? Not just a general all medicine practice and then go to my specialty and then still ain't really knowing what the hell I'm doing. Got to go do, whatever.
Residency, yeah.
I can't get it out. That one. Then I got to do that. Then hopefully land if I am a surgeon. Now, what level of surgeon am I when I come out? Then I still got to go up the ladder to be the top damn surgeon. That's what I'm saying. It's a fucking scam.
Okay. I got a question for you though. You got a surgery coming up, right? God forbid. The person that says, "Yo, listen, I got a
ain't
lot of
say
experience, huh?" Oh, wait a minute. I got a lot of experience here. I don't got a certificate. I don't got none of this over here on this side. Then you got somebody that's been there for like 7 years, 10 years, that has a certificate, but really didn't have that many surgeries. You know what I'm saying? Who you going for? Who would you want to actually do the surgery for?
He got proof of these other surgeries that he did.
He has no proof, but he's telling you, listen, I've done a lot of surgeries, and he has, but he has no proof. But then you got
How a
you got.
person don't have no proof they did hella surgery?
I mean, you're not yeah.
Which one is it?
DR, hands down.
You know what I'm saying?
Got proof there.
Yeah.
I seen it on Instagram.
Yeah.
As long as I see proof and I look at all the risk of my surgery, probably the person without a certificate if he got proof. If you can prove to me and I'm seeing your outcomes, I'm seeing your numbers, I'm seeing, it depends on what type of surgery it is, right? And I'm seeing what's going on, the recovery rates, the side effects. I'm looking at all of that. What is the treatment behind it? Do you have a treatment plan? Is that already set up? Like things like going into all that. Is these authorizations already done prior to me coming in? Do I have to wait? What's going to stop you from that? Where are we performing this surgery? It's a lot that go into all of that. So if he has all that lined up and can prove to me and I can show you and these are successful rates, I'll probably go there to someone who's only had 2 to 3 surgeries, or I don't even know what their rate is. So of course I would do compare and contrast just to
Right.
see what's going on for the both. But
Okay.
If you did it, you did it, and you good. And people like, no, he's really good, and he did my Aunt Betsy surgery, and I know Aunt Betsy, and Aunt Betsy's doing fine, and I can see that. Then 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go with Aunt Betsy, because when you looking for doctors, or somebody be like, this is a family doctor, right? This a really good OB for women. You should go to this doctor. 9 times out of 10, we go off of the referral.
Yeah, because for the most part, I feel like everybody goes off of just this the fact that they got a certificate. It's more, you know what I mean, more comforting to know that, hey, listen, you know what, this person actually,
You're accredited,
you know what I'm saying? You're accredited.
accredited.
Well, I know a lot of
Yeah.
people with certificates and diplomas, and they suck.
Damn.
Still, at the same time, it's like, you know what, I'm comfortable with that person. I'm gonna take a chance with that person.
They
It's
be
like-
looking
it-
at some of the patients like second-class citizens, the way they treat them, some of them.
It will be the equivalent.
Not all,
Yeah.
but some.
It would be the equivalent to you telling me you know how to drive, but I have a license and you don't. So who you want to drive with? The person who have the person who have the
Let
license
me
don't.
see how you can drive, because there's a lot of people here with licenses who can't drive.
That's my point. Thank you. I appreciate it. So it's like, it's just because you have a license doesn't mean you can drive good.
That's a fact.
So it's like, it's a catch-22. But driving a license versus, saving somebody's life is pretty different.
Years of experience.
Hands down.
Right. So okay, cool. So I had wanted to ask y'all a question. I'm gonna start with Legend. You know what I mean? Because you've been
Because I got
such
the
a
glasses on.
because you've been such a graceful host. Like, yo, I don't even think I want to I don't want to host no more. I think I just want to sit.
Whoa. What the
I
fuck?
don't think I want to host
Oh,
anymore.
doing a
man.
bad job.
No, you doing it.
I
don't
just the
need-
way you
look,
said,
I don't need
whoa,
to
like,
sit in this
huh.
seat.
Hold up, because I do
don't-
my own shit.
Yeah,
but that's my
it's
point.
not even that.
I'm good right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm a great co-pilot versus driving the train. Like, I'm good because I can see everything now. I can chill. I can be on my phone looking up topics.
Listen,
'Cause that's exactly what I was doing.
I've always liked this seat right here. So
You see,
know.
I
We
never
know.
wanted to
Yeah.
be
Do
the
not play
host.
with that couch.
hell yeah,
Look,
this right here is me.
When they started this shit,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, so who's gonna do the hosting thing? They was like, now you got it. He's like, you got it. I'm like,
yeah,
fuck.
you got it.
I'm stuck with this bullshit.
Y'all all got it.
we all
we
all
yeah,
fly the
we
plane, but
definitely-
for the most part,
Sure, definitely.
it's been so comfortable to just sit here and let you talk. But I do want to ask you a question.
Sure.
This would be a music question.
All right.
Right.
So we're going into the music part, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But he's about to come in here and ask us something about music, because we know music does also run the world, and that is a part of your life.
Facts. So, of our many conversations that we've had, I know that one of your most favorite artists in the world is Prince.
Yep.
This is going to be a multiple choice question, and if you get it wrong, it just shows that you ain't shit and you're not a Prince fan.
Oh,
That is not true.
And fuck out of here,
Okay.
because
damn.
I'm the one who goes to the left when it comes to shit. I don't know. I like. You need me. You just fucking need me, because all that serious talk,
Just
man.
go.
Go to work.
Just
Anyways,
go.
all right. The artist formerly known as Prince, because that's what he's known as, right? Why you sending me money,
Hey,
bro?
whoa. What
Why you sending me money, yo?
Ask the question. Ask
know what you're saying?
ask the question. What are you talking
You
about?
got brothers and friends that send you money during a podcast, yo. Y'all never gonna beef. All right. What was the name of Prince's first album?
Don't know.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's it.
Get out.
Ladies and
What
gentlemen.
the fuck? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I got, wait. It was multiple choice. Hold up. You just disqualified yourself. Hold on. Give me a second. Right? Diamonds and Pearls, For You, Musicology, or Purple Rain?
Music.
Musicology.
Musicology? Because that came out in 2004. So let's try it.
I wouldn't have said Diamonds and Pearls. It couldn't have been.
But that came out in 1991.
And are you definitely sure that was because Purple Rain wasn't the first album? He had an album before that where he had his Bush out. So you're wrong.
I didn't say it. I didn't tell you what the answer was, so I can't possibly be wrong.
Because you only named
But you're-
3. He only named 3, right?
Was it
I named 4.
You named 4.
I ain't here for.
Yeah.
I only heard
I
3.
said again. I said again because,
Yeah.
or maybe I didn't. Maybe I
I
didn't.
know what the
Hold
album
up.
looked like.
No,
He got his
it's
bush
4.
out and he got his little beard right there. That was the album, and he played over 13 instruments on that album. So let's get that clear. And he wrote it.
Okay. Listen.
That's the first album.
You a
Now I
fan.
may not remember the name,
what's
but I
it-
know
but what's it-
exactly.
but
you a
I know the
fan.
album when I see
I don't know
it.
nothing.
What's it
Let me
called?
see.
All right, you want to take a look?
No.
You can go ahead and say it. I just told you, but I bet you that's what the album cover looked like.
What was the
The
choices
album
again?
cover? Hold up. Let me-
What was the choices again? For
Well, he already told us the 2 that it wasn't, and we definitely know it wasn't Purple Rain.
So
It's the one that he about to say. And the one, the album
so-
cover, he got his bush out.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm telling you.
Oh shit! Oh, you can't tell her nothing.
Don't tell me.
the
So
name?
what is the name? What is the name of it?
You say
Oh, for you.
It's all good.
All right.
I missed that one. I
Okay.
didn't give her that.
I didn't
as
even
an
get
option.
it, but I'm telling you
Oh,
that
I
was
didn't
the
say it.
album.
I didn't
Okay.
say it. That's
All
my
right.
fault. That's my
I
fault.
thought you gave her four
No,
options.
I only heard
I only
three.
gave her 4, but I didn't give her the 4. Damn.
Okay,
I didn't give her
all right,
that
cool.
one.
So don't tell me. So technically, I do got it because I know the first
No,
album.
you know the
Salute
picture of the
to
first album. God damn
Okay,
it.
sometimes black people don't know it, but you know the song.
Facts.
Don't do it.
Facts.
You got it. You got
That's
it.
like if I asked you something about Nas or something like that. All right, so look. So we got Lee. And I know Lee, you know what I'm saying? He's a J fan. Damn, so I don't even have to look at the phone for this one.
Okay.
But I would say like this. Of all Jay-Z's recording albums, right? What is his highest selling album of all time?
Oh man.
It's probably
All right.
Black
Hold on,
Album.
wait. But bro.
Well, you got to give you options. You got to give you options.
Oh,
You got to give you options.
I don't want you to say probably. All right, so his highest selling album, you got Blueprint 1, Reasonable Doubt. What's the other one? He's fucking did what's that shit called? Not Blueprint 3. It's the other one he did.
You talking about
shit.
the Black Album?
444 shit.
Oh, okay. 444.
444
Mm-hmm.
or In My Lifetime, and that's volume 1.
I know it ain't volume 1.
So
Definitely that.
it's not volume 1.
What was what you said? What was the second
Blueprint.
first name?
I said
Probably Blueprint.
I said 444.
If what you call not on there, if the Black Album not one of those people want to name, is gonna have to be
No,
Blueprint.
I wouldn't even do that to you.
It's not even up there like that anyway. I know.
So it's Blueprint,
Out of those.
444,
Mm-hmm.
In My Lifetime, volume 1,
not
A Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt been around the longest.
And I give you one more, and then Hard Knock Life.
Nah, I like that one too, but I know.
So it's 5 of them.
Nah, that's what you said.
So Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, Hard Knock Life, 444,
Blueprint.
and In My Lifetime.
I'm gonna still say Blueprint.
Blueprint,
1.
final answer?
Yeah.
You're wrong. It's Hard Knock Life.
That's what I was
Volume
about to say.
1.
Number 5. I was like, yo, 5, the last one. Yeah.
Hard Knock Life.
Hard Knock Life
Volume
is
2?
2, excuse me.
Volume 2?
In My Lifetime is volume 1.
Yeah, it's volume 1.
Yeah,
Hard Knock
My
Life.
Lifetime.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. If you give him 4.
But you ain't never say that.
Yeah.
So I was like, all
I
right.
said it last. I said it last.
Well, okay.
So what you
Okay.
got? What did you got?
Oh, my favorite artist.
Oh, well, come on. All right, so we already know, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was Nas, though, but I thought that you like Pac, but Nas was your favorite artist.
Nah, Nas. I admire Nas only for the fact that
All
because
right, this
he's
is-
from Queens. I'm from Queens as well too.
Yeah.
So,
Listen to his new one?
This.
yo,
He was
oh
playing
yeah,
that shit.
Nasir. Oh yeah. Oh
Yo,
what? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh wait. She has a moment. She's having a moment right now. Hold on one second. What's going
Yo,
on?
you need,
what
you
happened?
need some tissue?
Yeah.
No, he just fine. Go ahead.
Now you need tissue
Who
over
you,
there.
who you talking about now?
Nasia.
Oh shit.
We only got the midsection. You know what I'm saying? If you see lower, you need tissue. It's okay.
Yo, she's calling him by his government name. She
What's his
said-
name?
Yeah.
Nasia.
She's calling him by his government name.
That's
What
his
the
name.
fuck?
His name is Nas.
Whatever. His Nasia. Go ahead. So, who's his favorite artist? Nasia, call me.
You know what I'm saying? My favorite artist is starts with this. Let's go.
Nas is definitely one of my favorite.
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
My favorite.
This is gonna be easy.
Maybe.
How many studio albums does Tupac have?
Oh shit! Hold on.
I'm not giving you multiple choice.
Nah. Yeah.
Studio albums,
Studio.
like not posthumous.
Oh, okay, not posthumous.
posthumous.
Okay, all right. So Tupacalypse.
Studio albums. So
Tupacalypse now. Tupacalypse now. Hold on. All right, I got it. All right. Me against.
and let me Google this answer because I didn't do.
Nah, yeah, you could
Because
just chill.
we gotta take out the posthumous joints.
Okay, all right. You got Tupacalypse now, right? You got Strictly for My Niggas. Me Against the World, right?
Okay.
You got All Eyes on Me,
Okay.
right? Then you got after All Eyes on Me, was it Machiavelli? Was it Machiavelli after?
no.
Wait,
No.
oh, hold on.
My fault.
Yeah, hold on.
My fault.
After All Eyes on Me was it had to been Machiavelli. It had to been Machiavelli. Machiavelli 7-Day Theory. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even count 7-Day Theory because I think he passed away by then.
Yeah, we're not going with
Okay.
because
So-
if we going with everything, it would be 11.
Okay.
But we're not
doing that. All right. So Apocalypse, Strictly, Me Against the World.
Because that's
All
too
Eyes
many
on
to.
Me. He only had 4 albums before he died.
All right.
So what? Machiavelli don't count. I mean,
No, because he died
can't.
after that.
It
I guess
can't.
it died.
It
I
was
guess it got
was
released,
midway.
like,
It was
right there.
it was done.
Yeah, it was already done. It was already
ready to
done, and he
release.
died. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Biggie albums, not the last one, not counting. Then
Ready to die. I mean, not Ready to Die.
after death, they don't count.
Life After Death don't count.
No,
because he died. He died after.
That's like Pop Smoke's album.
So,
Oh, they changed a lot of stuff
So
on
four.
that.
so
That's what I'm saying. But
studio
that happened.
Four studios.
But that happened after though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not
Compilation
counting
albums is
anything.
9. Music
posthumous.
videos is 50. Singles is 44.
Mm-hmm.
Soundtrack is 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know a few. I know a little thing. A few things about
Pass that
Tupac.
drink back over here. What the hell wrong with
Just
you, bro?
saying. Just
You
saying.
babysitting. You babysitting. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh,
Listen, I'm not going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You been doing it for the past.
Y'all got me
hours
caught
and
up.
change.
I don't like
All right. So
stuff.
I don't know. Y'all got any questions? Y'all,
So,
yeah.
all
listen,
right. Who's your favorite artist?
Jay. It was Jay.
Oh, Jay.
Man, I had 2 names on there. You could have kept J.
St. John's.
Yeah, I would have stayed with St. John if you want.
St. John's. I don't really know too much. He got some dope music, but I could just ask you a question about him. I
Say
don't,
he from
So
where
Jay
you
is
from?
your favorite.
I mean, obviously, but I
So
don't.
he's your favorite.
Jay. I would say
oh, Jay-Z.
Jay would be my
Oh
favorite.
shit! I didn't even know that. That's new. I
Like
didn't even know
favorite
that.
artist, just musically or just like a person? Period.
I don't know him as a person.
Okay.
As a person, I would have probably had to say 50. Only because that motherfucker doesn't give a fuck, and I could relate to that. Jay is more like on a type shit, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
real
He's
cool,
really
smooth.
passive, but
That's a
motherfucker got
queen.
some power.
I feel like that's a queen's aura.
Nah,
I mean,
Queens-
passive.
Queens is
No,
kind of
nah.
aggressive a little bit.
I would say 50 is more Brooklyn than than.
I don't know, man. I doubt that, man. It's just
50
it's a New
is
York
fucking
thing.
reckless, my nigga.
Man, I fuck with 50 though. Yeah, I was listening to
'Cause he's
all
reckless.
his mixtapes before, like I used to get it from the bootlegger. You know what I'm saying, on Canal Street. I used to like, yo, what's this? Like, you know what I'm saying, the one with him and Yayo and freaking Lloyd Banks on the cover. They were holding up guns and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to bring I used to bring that
Yeah, you
shit. Like,
could
yo,
bring
you
the
need to
shit.
listen to this.
You gotta take Legend on a tour.
Legend, you want to come through? You want to come through the NY? She probably she come on, man.
Nah, she never been in NY. We want to take you to a tour.
Yeah.
I never been there. Is that what you
Excuse
said?
me, prove me wrong.
You been to the bootleggers?
Have I been to the bootleggers? No, but I thought you were saying have I ever been in New York?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she been plenty of times. She just don't, I don't know the tour guide, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait, she needs a real tour guide.
now she went to New York City. She went to 34th and Battery Park.
Yo, Music Life and Love is gonna show Anything Goes, a tour.
And we gonna
Sure.
record that shit.
Yeah, we'll record
We
it.
gonna take the ferry.
We'll vlog it. We'll vlog it.
I'm not getting on no ferry.
You don't get on the ferry?
No, I'm good.
Yo, I got on the
you
ferry for
ain't-
the first time, like when I was a kid. I was like, yo, I don't like this shit.
I'm not getting on no ferry.
You're on a
joke.
boat with a bunch of people. You're like, yo, this shit is going from one side to one side. Let's just catch a train.
They are taking me in the barrels. That's what you're saying.
We'll take you to some good spots.
We got some good spots. We got some good.
We going to party though.
No, I don't want to go to no bougie spots.
Oh shit.
Bougie.
Nah,
I don't know, cause what's your definition of bougie? Because NY is just different.
Because I'm not a tourist. So
Okay.
don't take
Oh.
me to no tourist
Oh,
spot.
we gonna take you to the hood if that's the case.
No,
we going straight to.
we're not taking that to the no.
We gonna take it where he's from if that's the case. though.
Absolutely.
Where I'm at,
absolutely.
Where I'm from is cool. It's cool, but where he's from, nah, you don't want to go
We're
there.
not going there.
We're not
if
going
we
there.
do, we gotta get off that 3 train on Livonia or Saratoga. You know what I'm saying? Going and Saratoga and go to Rockaway and shit like that. I'd be like, yo, I don't know.
You on your own right there.
You're not on your own, but I hope more than likely somebody know me, because if they don't, nah, it's cool though. It's cool.
Yeah, you good.
You straight.
All right.
But what you was gonna ask? Oh, ladies
Yo,
and gentlemen, she
oh.
finished babysitting her drink. Wow, the baby's to bed.
Thank
Yo.
you.
That's what's up. That's
Jesus
what's up.
Christ. You want another one? I got you.
No, I don't.
What we got? What we got going on, man?
I
I'm
think
fine.
That's
she's fine. You
with
know what I'm
that.
saying?
I'm
You
fine with
finished
that
it.
drink. Yep.
You supposed to finish it a while back.
No, I was not. Who told you or told me that I was supposed to be finish a drink? I finished at the time that I choose to, and I finished it on time.
No, you don't talk to me like that. I told you.
Anyway,
She's-
I don't know
she's
who
a-
You don't talk to me like that. That's the problem.
I say what I say. I
You
do
want a
what I
Red
do.
Bull? Stop.
she's a
I'm
she's,
fine.
Oh fuck.
she's a black woman, bro.
Red Bull.
You can't tell. Yeah,
Maybe
I
it
don't
is.
know.
I don't even buy Red Bull.
I bought it just to buy it, just so.
Really?
Yeah.
Gee, what have you been doing? Like you had a Snickers up here. You
Yeah.
had something else.
Yeah,
Like I don't know
right.
why this
I'm just
is
trying
there.
to. I'm just trying to get somebody to sponsor this fucking.
I agree. I agree. I
You know what I'm
agree. I
saying?
would do the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Affiliate links.
So who music changed your life? You said Infinity Links, which is a dope album. Did y'all hear that album?
Affinity. No, I was saying
Infinity Links.
what I was referring to was
What that is.
you fucked me up just
Oh,
now. Hold
y'all
up.
know? That was Quavo and
That's-
Takeoff.
That's not what I was
Take
trying
off.
to say.
Mm-mm.
What was
Oh,
I
y'all
trying to
ain't-
say?
I didn't hear it.
Affiliate links
Affiliate.
is you put the affiliate link of whatever it is that you're promoting, and then you get paid off.
Oh, I thought you
how
were
the
saying because
fuck
we still
is-
was on music, and I thought I heard you say Infinity Links, and I was thinking about Quavo and Takeoff album that
Oh,
I
yeah.
just recently heard.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what
Dope
it's
album.
called, and it's a really nice album.
Salute to.
So
Yeah.
R.I.P. You know,
Yeah.
Takeoff.
Yeah,
So that's
for
what I
sure.
thought
Cool.
that you was going to because we was already talking about music, and I was saying that this is a really good album.
And that was a great. That was a great toss. That was a great.
Very, very dope
bounce
album.
pass.
So that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
My apologies that we ain't talking about them.
Apologies to a black man.
Yes, my
In order.
apologies. I already gave it
true.
out. Don't.
It's hard.
backfire.
I don't know because the way you coming for me, I don't know. You might have to give a couple more apologies.
No, I don't. I don't have to apologize for being assertive and direct.
No, but you got to
Oh,
apologize
okay.
for just talking your shit.
I'm not talking shit.
That's
I'm
what I'm
talking facts.
offends
talking
me.
about. Let's
It
go.
offends me.
I'm talking facts.
It's time to cancel you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna
Can't be
cancel
canceled,
you.
baby.
Carrie can't.
Can't be canceled.
Can't cancel gorillas.
Let's go.
Well,
Not
I
the
appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you doing the hostess thing. I'm surprised we didn't fight up here.
Not at all. I'm not gonna fight with you. I don't fight with men.
Not on camera.
I
Black-
don't fight with men.
Well, black people don't
What
fight
happened?
each other.
Hold on.
No, black people don't
I
fight.
don't fight.
No.
Okay.
Black
Yes.
pe- yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Black people don't fight.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Let's
Trying
lie.
to save you, man.
Let's lie. Let's lie. No, she know I'm with the shit.
That's what's up.
I have no idea what he's talking about, ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
job. Good job. Good
Okay.
job. You know, way to keep it clean.
I don't treat men like that.
When Earl Montgomery's on the scene, what the problem is, it's all good.
Yo, the next podcast we should talk about how women should be treating men.
Oh,
Yeah.
the same way men should be treating women. Good, great.
Good, great.
Yeah.
Tell me
Perception.
this time.
We be nice to each other, right?
Nah, that's boring. That's
It is?
what, yeah, that's what
You-
a lot of females feel.
Can't go that toxic man stuff. He ain't got his suit on today, ladies and gentlemen.
Too boring over here though.
Yeah.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You know I'ma spice that shit up like it's fucking 1991. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'ma go in.
We should do
Legends. She gonna feed off of whatever I throw her.
Wait a minute, I'm on that episode too.
You on every damn episode that you could get on.
You damn.
Cause like I like the fact that
Yo, can I steal from him? You goddamn right. you goddamn.
with an alley oop.
Shout out to my
Well,
brother.
podcast.
Shout out to my
Can
brother.
I steal from him real
We
quick?
one big happy
Borrow.
family.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are. But you're not. You definitely gonna host, anyone that you available for. I'm still waiting on our interview, which you still have yet to set up. It's all good.
It's all right. It's coming.
Yeah, I know. That's what they all say.
Things come in due time.
That's what's up.
Just be on the schedule as long as I know you're available.
Fuck that. You had plenty of time to get us on that shit, but it's all good. We know you busy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
So Lee, you got anything for us, man?
Nah, man, let's go.
Let's
I know
grow,
that's
right?
right.
That's what's up. Let's
Thank
grow.
you, gentlemen, so much for having me today and letting me take over and wear my shades. And let you guys know because, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful episode of Music, Life, and Love. Your girl, Legend, hosted it today. You already know who these guys are, unless they want to say their names.
You already know. M Soto.
Mm-hmm.
We got Gillionaire over there. I want to
Gillionaire.
thank all of our. I want to thank all of our subscribers. I want to thank all of our listeners for continuously supporting us. And if you have any topics you want us to go over, Music, Life, and Love 88@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Gillionaire.
You already know what I always ended up with. You know what I'm saying? Life is about what did you learn and who did you teach? You know what I'm saying? Always official, man. Try to teach everybody who, you know what I mean? Anybody else that you that you need to teach. That's all I got. Real good.
Like-
But yeah, that's
You
it.
got anything?
Yeah, just make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at anything goes ANY_THANGOES. The link is in the bio where you can find me in descriptions. Make sure you definitely order my book. It's called The Journey of a Soul Sister. It's
Yes.
available on Amazon
Yes.
and Barnes and Noble. And I definitely have a journal out there for you ladies. It's called Stop Mismanaging Your Pussy. I'm trying to tell you, it's a self-help book guide to show you self-appreciation for what you got in between your legs and help you work your power. And with that being said, I'm done.
Oof.
Then with the powers that be, we out.
Peace.
Music, life, love, love.